5 finalists: Australia, France, Japan, Miss Mexico, and Miss USA. One of the 5 is the winner.
Alphabetical order, first presents Miss Australia.
These cosmopolitan candidates show singular intelligence and a strong penchant for knowledge. Over half of the astronauts, and one girl who said, "You thought for the world, for me, Walt Disney." Flower-covered trellises to be introduced. First, from Australia, Pauline Veery.
Miss Australia.
Hello, I'm Joanne Barrett from Melbourne, Australia.
Miss Australia. Australia.
Miss Australia is Joanne Barrett. She's from Melbourne. She's 19 years old. She's 5 feet 8 and a half inches tall and weighs 130 pounds. She has honey blonde hair and hazel eyes.
Miss Australia. Australia! The second runner-up is the delegate from Australia. Now, would you please step right down? Miss Australia.
My name is Joan Phelan and I come from Japan.
Miss Australia. Australia.
Miss Australia, Joan Zealand, and she's from Melbourne. She's 24 years old, has honey blonde hair and green eyes, 5 feet 9 inches tall, and weighs 126.
Australia. Miss Australia. The second runner-up is Miss Australia. Congratulations, Miss Australia. Would you step right down here, please, Miss Australia?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Raywood and I bring you greetings from Sydney, Australia.
Miss Australia! Congratulations, girls.
Miss Australia is Tony Raywood. She's from Sydney. She's 5 feet 5 and a half inches tall, weighs 104 pounds, and has brown hair and blue eyes, and she is 19 years old.
Finalists in their evening gown. The first name on the list, Miss Australia. The first runner-up is Miss Australia. Miss Lebanon is Miss Universe. Australia.
My name is Kerry Rose. My home is in Perth, Western Australia.
Miss Australia. Semi-finalist number 5 is Miss Australia. right, Miss Australia is Carrie Wells. She's from Perth. She's 20 years old. And what sort of questions, Carrie, have you been asked here about Australia?
Mostly about the climate, Bob, but one question I found was really strange. Some of the girls actually asked me if I spoke English.
Listen, I'm reaching that stage myself, I'll tell you. You are a weather bird, you said in your questionnaire. I assume that has to do with weather forecasting on television?
Yes, I was given a synopsis. I didn't actually forecast the weather, and then I had to put it in my own words to tell the people at home what they could expect to wear tomorrow.
And I'll bet there are more men in Perth who know the weather every day than any place else in the world with a weather bird like you. Thank you, Miss Australia.
Thank you.
Right out here, and there is our second group, Miss Australia.
Carrie Wells. She's from Perth. She's 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs 128 pounds. She has auburn hair and blue-gray eyes, and she is 20 years old.
Miss Australia. Is Miss Australia. Now, Miss Australia, the question for the judges, if you could change and become any other person in the world, who would you want to become and why?
I'm not a particular person, but I'd like to become someone who could dictate peace throughout the world and try and put people in the right direction.
Thank you, Miss Australia. All right, girls. The first runner-up is Miss Brazil. Miss Australia is Miss Universe. Miss Universe, and greet your subjects. Miss Australia.
Hello, my name is Yasmin Naji and I'm from Sydney, Australia. Thank you.
Miss Australia. This is Miss Australia.
Yasmin Naji. Blonde hair, green eyes. Sounds familiar. Height 171 centimeters.
Miss Australia. Miss Australia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Julie Ismay from Sydney,
Group of
Australia.
Tiger Balm Gardens tourists from Asia and the Pacific. Miss Australia.
Miss Australia. Here are
Julie's, let's see, she's 24 years old. She's 122 pounds and 5 feet 8 inches tall. Honey blonde hair and green eyes. Australia was born in 1952, the year of the dragon. Her sign is Taurus, and that means she has a talent for finding good in everyone. But watch out, Taurians can be very stubborn.
And the last of our 5 finalists is Miss Australia. 3 fortune sticks left. Choose one. And it says...
Number 3?
Number 3 is, what is the one goal in life that you would like most to achieve? Would you move up just a step here, please? I want you to face the judges and give us your answer.
I want mostly out of life, I just want to be happy. That's all.
All
That's
right.
not much to ask.
Thank you very much, Miss Australia. Don't put it back. The 4th runner-up for the title of Miss Universe is Miss Australia. Australia.
G'day, I'm Georgina Dennehy, and I'm proud to represent the very friendly land down under, Queensland, Australia.
Australia.
Georgina's sister was Miss Australia 6 years ago. The country, though, has not had a Miss Universe since 1972.
I just love to spend time at home with my family, and there's about 10 little children that live in my street, and they come down every weekend and ask me if I'd like to come out and play. So I pile all the kids in my little VW and we go off down to the beach for a rollerblade, and it's just so much fun, and that's how I keep my sanity.
Georgina Dennehy, who's 20 years of age. She's a professional model who enjoys rollerblading, swimming, and cycling. This isn't your first trip to Thailand. Were you here on work before or pleasure?
Yes, it's actually my 3rd trip. I came about 3 years ago to do some work with an Australian fashion catalogue, and then I came back last year for a holiday and I ended up modelling again.
And I'm proud to represent the great land down under, Queensland, Australia.
Miss Australia, Bonnie Delphos.
Bonnie had the highest score in the preliminary swimsuit competition, so we knew she'd be up there.
Back in Australia, I'm a professional model, but for fun, I really like to jet ski, water ski, and rollerblade. I'd have to say that I'm a really sporty sort of a person. I'm definitely an outside person.
She's 18 years of age. She likes to jet ski and rollerblade. You are a licensed pilot now?
Yes, that's right, Dick. I have my restricted pilot's license, which means that I can fly solo or I could take a passenger with me.
How long have you been flying?
Oh, about 6 months now.
Miss Australia. Wait here a moment.
Bonnie was educated at an all-girls school where she says they taught her women can do anything. But can she win the title? We'll soon find out.
And Australia! Australia.
I'm a beach girl. I love the beach. I love to spend my spare time with my friends and family. One thing that my friends always say about me is that I'm vivacious, bubbly, happy all the time. That if I am ever out with them, I sort of make it a fun event, a happy event.
Australia.
Australia. Australia, reach in, hand a question to me. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Go.
All right, this is...
The first runner-up is USA.
And the winner, Universe 2004, Australia.
Congratulations.
Down under.
What a moment.
Laura Dundavik, 21, Australia.
Australia!
Australia.
Australia. Laura Dundavik enjoys going to the beach and shopping with friends. She describes herself as a people person. Australia.
Rachel Finch, 21, Australia.
For Australia.
Every night before Australia goes to bed, she washes the bottom of her feet. This 21-year-old says she can't fall asleep otherwise. Clean as can be, it's Australia!
Australia. Rachel Finch currently works as a model and TV presenter. In her spare time, she enjoys water skiing and playing touch football.
When I finished school, I decided to travel to Germany, Singapore, London, and New Zealand. And I worked and lived in all of these countries. And to me, that was a big accomplishment to do it alone. I wanted something that had great stage presence, that was also elegant, glamorous, and this dress has it.
Next one is Australia. Australia.
The third runner-up is Australia.
Jacinta Campbell, 19, Australia.
Say good day, Australia.
Australia. Australia. Jacente Campbell once organized a Walk for Water charity event. She enjoys camping, going to the beach, and playing Aussie rules football.
Aussies are down to earth, we're fun-loving, we're happy-go-lucky, and we have the ability to laugh at ourselves. I don't think being beautiful and smart is something challenging. I think it's how you use that to challenge yourself.
And finally, Australia.
I chose this gown because I wanted something that was elegant and classy and beautiful and something that was fun and fresh.
Australia. The second runner-up is Australia.
Shirley Biggs, 21 Australia.
Australia.
Hi, Aussie. I love this girl. Now, since Jennifer Hawkins win in 2004, this pageant has exploded in their country. I know that they're so proud of her tonight. She looks stunning. So are we.
Australia!
I am such a fan of her. I sat with her at lunch, and actually, here's something interesting. She holds a special interest in holistic health. In fact, the health section is the first thing that she reads in the newspaper. First of all, the fact that she's even picking up a newspaper, smart and beautiful.
Australia!
Australia describes herself as very outdoorsy. She enjoys scuba diving, hanging out at the beach, and camping in the middle of nowhere. Taking pride in being outside, Australia.
Renee Eris, Australia.
Australia.
Now, I learned that this beauty has been dancing for 16 years. You can definitely tell the hard work paid off. I love what I learned about this Aussie. She's volunteered for Operation Smile, which I'm a huge fan of the organization. She loves charity work. She actually went on a mission in China. She helped out in hospitals, and she provided entertainment.
Australia!
Australia.
What a beautiful dress to open up this part of the competition. I just love the sweetheart neckline. I think that flatters anybody, and her golden tresses, it's beautiful. I love the way she chose her hair down. It just really complements the dress all together.
Australia! The third runner-up is Australia!
Tegan Martin, Australia. Australia.
My name is Tegan Martin and I'm Miss Australia. When I was just turned 18 and I didn't have any idea about what pageants were about, My work colleagues coerced me into entering, and I did really well. I came second in Australia. I was immediately taken on by a very prestigious agency in Sydney. I lived and worked as a model in Paris for 5 months.
Go Australia, go Tegan!
Australia!
All right, so there we have it. That is it. Australia!
You love that over-the-shoulder gaze there. Now, Australia works as a youth mentor and a motivational speaker because she started to notice that a lot of girls had body issues, so she wanted to help them out with that. And you know what? Girl power all the way for her.
Australia!
This self-described health freak said that she started modeling and learned all about right foods.
Australia!
Wow, this color just completely sweeps the stage. Blue violet, a mermaid fishtail, and then she's got this plunge as well. Australia is glowing in this gown, and it just makes her look so immaculate. Ooh, I like the touch of the bracelet as well.
Steel tribe. Monica Radulovic, Australia!
The Australian public voted on which
Australia!
I'm Monica Radulovic and I'm Miss Universe Australia. I was born in Bosnia. At the age of 1.5, war broke out, so my parents made the decision to pack up, leave everything behind and escape the country as refugees to give me a better life. I would love to give back to them and just show them that all their hard work has paid off.
Australia.
Obviously, every woman is a little nervous on stage, of course, but the question is, do they let the nerves rattle them, or does it fuel them? Australia, you've been fueled.
Australia!
Not judge on the gown, although this gown, oh, you're okay, Australia? Yeah, you're all good. Keep walking. You have grace, you have poise, so work it.
Australia!
I came here because I want to win. Miss Universe, you're looking at her.
Australia. Hello.
Hello.
Good. Australia is taking its first steps towards legalizing marijuana. Do you think that's a good idea, and why?
Thank you for that question, Steve. Now, this topic has both positives and negatives, and it's quite debated. I believe that in certain circumstances, legalizing marijuana does have definite benefits. It has been found to be really amazing in treating cancer and has really, really helped those very, very sick. So in that circumstance, I definitely do think, yes, we should, but the government should definitely weigh both options. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Australia.
Australia! Congratulations.
Thanks, but did you have to make me come last? I mean, oh, the nervousness.
Yeah, that's a tough spot, last. I've been last a lot. Wow, well, you're here.
I made it.
Australia is a full-time model, but is pursuing a career in media and television. This 24-year-old proudly volunteered in India for over a month, helping to create school systems for underprivileged children. Australia!
Maria Fatil, Australia.
Australia!
My name is Maria Patil, and I am Miss Australia Universe. My parents immigrated to Australia from India in the early 90s. They raised my brother and I here in the cultural hub of the country in Melbourne. We're a very close unit and we breathe love, faith and confidence into each other. I apply my degrees in psychology and management to a portfolio of projects where I champion social justice causes that I believe in.
Australia!
Riley, Australia!
Australia!
Hi, my name is Monique Riley and I'm Miss Universe Australia. I got into boxing through one of my friends over in America, and once I did a few sessions, I fell in love with it instantly. That's when I started offering free boxing classes for girls, because I then understood the importance of it, not only physically, but mentally. Without that boxing background, I probably would have just shut down and got very emotional about the situation. Boxing really helped me step into that.
Australia! An Indigenous artist created this beautiful cape meant to depict the Australian sky. Hidden among the incredible patterns are symbols including a kangaroo, Australia's national animal, and a symbol of strength and empowerment.
Maria Wilson, Australia! Australia!
Hi, my name is Maria Wilson, Miss Universe Australia 2023. I actually grew up as a downhill ski racer and a track athlete as well. So I did right from the start of my childhood up until I was 19. You learn how to be really resilient from sport, and I think they're really special skills to have as a person.
Joining Australia's friends and family are hosting watch parties in Melbourne, Perth, and Sydney. Now later tonight, one lucky lady will walk away with the Spirit of Carnival Award and a Carnival Cruise for two. Stay tuned for that announcement.
Australia!
Australia! Australia is in the house. This jewel-encrusted gown was created by a well-known Australian couture designer, and Australia told us her favorite part of the dress are the emerald green jewels because they bring out the color of her eyes. Beautiful.
Australia!
You have chosen number 9, Iris Mittenaere. Iris, what is your...
Australia!